In this video, we're going to do another squirrel catch, clean, and cook over an open fire. And to make it a little more interesting, we're going to do it with the KELTEC P17 22 pistol. To make sure I can actually hit a squirrel with this thing, I'm going to load it up and shoot it a little bit. And the ammo we're going to be using is Federal Auto Match 40 grain round nose. Alright, start out with that bigger steel target right there. See if I can hit it. Jam. Not bad. Try a couple other ones. Let's go to the right. Miss. Miss. There we go. Miss. Dang. Where am I hitting? Well, that worked. That was it for that magazine. Dump it out. Stick another one in there. Alright. Go for that same target. Jam. New magazine? Well, that was cool. Alright, let's go ahead and see if I can hit one of them apples. I hit it dead center, it's just not moving. Let's try the shotgun shell next to it. I hit it. There we go. Try the next apple. Hit it dead center. Hit it again. I think that was a miss. I hit it. I'm shooting right over it. Let's try that shotgun shell next to it. I think I hit it. Next mag. Alright. Steel plate right there. Wow, that sounded weird. Damn it. Whoa. Let's try and get them shotgun shells. What's that? I don't know. Alright, let's start with the yellow one on the right. I think that's going all the way through that log. Twofer. Stood it back up. Mag change. Come on now. There we go. Come on. Stood that one back up too. I'm hitting high. Woo, nailed it. Empty. Well, that was fun. Might as well do a mag dump. Is that it? No, it jammed. Made it through that mag. Jammed. Check that out. That 22 slug got stuck in the top of the shell casing for that shotgun. That's crazy. I figured it would have went all the way through that. But no, it stuck right into it. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna have to save that. Gotta love that view though. As you can see, I'm not the best shot in the whole entire world, but if I can hit a shotgun shell with the 22 pistol, I think I can hit a squirrel with it. So, it's pretty late in the afternoon. I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning. I'm going to get up bright and early, put my camo and all that stuff on, load the gun up, then we'll go out in the woods, see if we can shoot a squirrel. If we do shoot a squirrel, which we probably will if you're watching this right now, then I'm going to make a fire and we're going to cook him up. It's the next morning. It's already like 90 degrees, but I got my 22 pistol and some coffee. I'm going to go down here and sit by the bird feeder a little bit. Hopefully a squirrel will show up, and then we can shoot him with the 22 pistol. I'm going to try to shoot him anyways. I've sat out here for a few hours now, and that first squirrel that showed up, I shot at him 3 times and missed him all 3 times. You couldn't really tell, but I was sitting to the right of the camera. So at that angle, he was sitting just behind that barrel, and he was poking out just a little bit. And I thought I could kind of thread the needle and hit him, but no, if you look real close, I hit the feeder 2 times right next to him. And he hopped down and started to run off, and I shot at him again, and I don't know where that round went, but I missed him again. He ended up coming back a couple times, but the second time he come back, he stayed just behind that feeder still, and he wouldn't poke out, and I didn't want to try to shoot him again and hit the feeder again and scare him off. He eventually left, I don't know why. And a little bit later, he came back, and when he came back, I was moving around and wasn't paying attention, and he seen me, and he skedaddled. So, I stayed out here for about another hour. He hasn't showed back up. I'm going to go in the house, get some lunch, get cooled off, because it's like 100 degrees right now. And then I'm going to come back out here a little bit later and see if I can get another shot. It is the next morning. I sat out here for a couple hours yesterday afternoon, and the mosquitoes ate me up pretty good. So this morning I brought the thermocell and also have some coffee and 22 pistol. So we're going to go down here and sit for a while and see if we can actually get a squirrel today. I went to go check over here after about 10 minutes, and right here, a piece of corn's got blood on it. And where'd it go? Right there. There's some blood. So I hit the squirrel right here on the tree, actually, right there, some blood. He was hanging right up here when I shot at him. And I walked over this way to where I thought he went. And right there on that rock is a puddle of blood. So he's in here somewhere. I just can't see him. It's so thick in here. I'm going to keep looking around and see if I can find any more blood or find the squirrel. And if I cannot find him, I'm going to go get one of my dogs and see if one of the dogs can find him like last time. Anyways, I'll let you know if we find him. Hopefully we can. I hate to lose him. I think she found him. The blood was right over there, and I think the squirrel is in this brush pile. I'm pretty sure that's what happened in a previous video too, so I need to pull this brush pile apart or burn it or something. Get him, Hutton, get in there! Get him! Get that squirrel! I went back, watched the footage, and I didn't know it at the time, but the first shot actually hit the squirrel right behind the front shoulder. And if you look really close, you can see a puff of hair come off and float by in the wind. But anyways, after I shot, I thought it was just sitting there playing possum or trying to hide or something, or didn't know what was going on. So I kept shooting at it. And the next few shots hit just to the left of it, and it looked like the last one scared it off. Then it ran up under that brush pile and whatnot. But me and the dog spent almost an hour tearing apart that brush pile, and finally found the squirrel. She was way up in there, and it was a she, female squirrel. And it looks like the shot, this is flip-flopped around backwards, so you're looking at the left side of the squirrel. Hit it in the, pretty much right in the arm, went through the front shoulder, came out the other side. I'm sure she wasn't alive very long because that was right through the Boilermaker, you know. Anyways, we're gonna go make a fire, get this thing cleaned up, and do some cooking. Light it up. Burn, baby, burn. I'm gonna set the pan on there, let it get nice and warm, then we'll add the oil, and then we'll start cooking some squirrels. While that pan's heating up, I'm gonna shoot a few rounds. Start that bottom one right there. Top left. Bottom lower. Lower. Super. Mag change. Up top. Down lower. Add a little bit of oil. While we're waiting, we might as well get the squirrel legs ready. This time I'm gonna try this Louisiana chicken fry. Chicken fry seasoning. I've never tried it before. I seen it at Walmart the other day and I grabbed it. Thought it'd be good for this. Tear out the corner of that. I'm just gonna dump it in here on top of these squirrel's legs. If I can manage to get it in the bag. Come on. Made the holes too small. That ought to be enough. Close it back up. I'm gonna give these things a good shake around pretty good. Get them nice and coated. This stuff smells good. Already give the squirrel legs a good flavor. The oil is, it looks like it's starting to get pretty warm, but it's not bubbling or anything yet. Shouldn't be too long though. Anything sitting on top of that can't be cold for very long. Anyways, wait a few minutes on that, then we'll start cooking. That looks plenty hot to me. It might actually be a little too hot, but oh well. Go ahead and cook these things. Dig one out. There's a squirrel's leg right there. Squirrel leg into the skillet. Oh yeah, that won't take long. And the wool's on fire. I'm gonna get away from that. Oh yeah. It took about 2 seconds to do that. That's not good. Oopsie daisy. I've never had that happen to me before, so that's a first. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat these or not, but I might try. Good Lord. Yeah, so they've been cooking for a solid minute maybe. And they're pretty screwed. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat that. I've never had the oil actually catch on fire before. So, yeah, that's not good. Now you don't have to go and tell me how good of a cook I am. I already know. So, just hold it. You don't have to tell me in the comments. But anyways, yeah, there it is. So the pan caught on fire, I guess. The oil in the pan anyways. Never had that happen before, and it burned it pretty black pretty fast. So I hate to just throw it. So I'm going to try it anyway. Pull a little burnt piece of squirrel off. I don't even think it's all the way done in the middle. Crunchy. Tastes like burnt chicken. Kinda. Really, really burnt chicken. You know, I think the dogs did such good work today, they might deserve a treat. And I think I'm going to give them this squirrel. But if you want to see a video where I cooked squirrel and it turned out pretty decent, go check out my videos on my channel. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed it, let me know by hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next video.